You're dead!
What it do, guys? Today we got a GvG and the balance patch came out, which I took a look at this morning, and of course, I think we all knew since the Awakened Potential got scrapped, we wasn't gonna get much from it. But there's like one thing I do like about the balance patch, and that's they changed, they gave sleep another buff, which honestly I feel like they should have did effect res. Obviously they was scrapping the Awakened Potential, so they couldn't really look at, like, we would probably add more stuff to it, and they had to put their resources somewhere, right? Crescent Moon, Bologna, DDR, Armitha, Beloved and Rome, and Sorella. Funny enough, Crowd didn't make it, Alencia, Ravi, and then closer Charles, because I understand, because my friend working like coding or whatever. I forgot to ask him. But, and all I hear is Discord is him like, why don't this work? Scratching his, pulling his hair out. I understand, but it's kind of crappy. We don't get much, so let's quickly go through it real quick. You know, Bologna, she got a soul burn on S1, which is not bad. Her S2 have 5 more fighting spirits, so this completely counter Landy. So with Landy S1s, she gains 20 fighting spirit, and then when she AoEs attacks, she gets full fighting spirit, and then she completely counter back instead of, you know, missing like 90, or have like 95 or something like that fighting spirit. So it's pretty good in overall. They changed her soul burn from her S3 to her S1. Her S3 just got a less cooldown, acquires 2 souls, more fight, well, less fighting spirit technically, and increase the damage dealt, which is not bad. I see people starting to talk about they don't like that her soul burn from her S3 switched to her S1, but at the same time, this has damage dealt increase. We don't know how big that is. The last thing we saw was Lionheart Sermia with her S2, with her S3 says damage dealt increase. We was like, all they did was increase the damage on it. And now that we see what she could do, we don't know how big of a damage increase this actually is. It could be, actually, let me look at her multipliers real quick. What's the multipliers on her S3? So her multipliers are 1.5. The 1.5 is her attack rate. That's how much damage it does per attack. So, you know, 3K. That's 1.5 times the damage, plus a 30% increased damage if the caster is buff. So I'm assuming they're gonna just add the free 30%. She doesn't need a buff this time. She just add the free 30% damage on her S3, or it could be more. It could be 40%. We never know. And then her S1 now has a permanent increased soul burn on her S1, and I think it's like a 1 soul burn rate. Yeah, 10 increased damage. So being at 0.9 ain't bad, but having a soul burn constantly is gonna hurt like a truck, which you can have permanent, immunity. Next up, DDR. I'm pretty sure DDR is not gonna be a focus unit anymore. 1 focus, so I got rid of that and stuff like that. So he's not a focus unit anymore, which was really fun, by the way. It used to be that he starts with S2 and you wait to build up focus to throw your S3 out, and then you detonate big chunk of damage, and then you pop them, and then you just do it again. Because they get put to sleep. You can either make him an opener, because his S3 doesn't need focus. It just starts on, you know, 5-turn cooldown. It dispels 2 buffs from all enemies and puts them to sleep for 1 turn. This doesn't connect, and because of the sleep buff that you guys want to see later, it can get it goes through evasion. So you can put Aiden to sleep if you happen to be faster. If you happen to make a fast DDR, I know there's some maybe fast DDR, but I don't know. But if you happen to be faster, you can just drop the S3 on them, put them to sleep, and remove 2 buffs, which is not bad. Completely put Venom for 2 turns, and then once they're asleep, you could S2 your team, give them Pestilence. After attacking on the bear's turn, inflict Venom for 1 turn instead of 2 turns. And at the end of the turn, detonate Venom effect inflict on the enemy. I kind of like it because, like, everybody else could detonate Venom instead of Ray. I'm pretty sure it could be on anybody that have Pestilence, right? He put Pestilence on everybody. So let's say Sharoon, for instance. She S1s, reset somebody, put Venom, and then put Pestilence 1 turn, and then she detonates her Venom with Ray's Venom and just detonate it. So that's not bad, right? On top of that, you can have somebody, and it's at the end of their turn, you can have somebody like Alencia. You guys think about this. Alencia attacked twice, right? So she S1s the first time, bop, 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 put Venom for 1 turn. Since her turn's not over, and she does the, you know, the sure you can upper kick and put another stack of Venom. On top of having injury, because people usually build Alencia with injury, you can also detonate the Venom with that, which is not bad. And then Ray S1 will just deals 40% of the injuries afflicted, and then if he comes back, he just kills him, which is not bad. So you can either have like an opener DDR, right? Or you can have a counter DDR, which, you know, might be okay since that's what you usually go with because he has a Effect Res. Because if you have Effect Res, you need 200 at least to not get debuffed. And usually Effect Res, you can't really build speed unless you're get free ER. But yeah, I don't know how DDR are gonna change. Next up, our Mytha that made her a Rift unit. This is like her 5th buff in a row. I was just talking about like, how come there's not a burn unit that doesn't, every burn unit detonates? The only one that doesn't detonate is Silver Blade or Mytha. Kind of wish they increased the chance to burn instead of 50%. I don't know, maybe make it 75% chance so her EE will actually be like 100%. I hate that they didn't increase this. This made it 1 to 2 turns, so this is kind of booty cheeks. Her S2 increased combat rate by 30%, increased by 5%. This is based on her EE, so one of her EE is completely changed. And it increased the stun chance to 70%, which is okay because one of her EE is also increased the stun chance by 10%. So it's an 80% chance to stun. So nothing really getting much change. She just became a Rift unit pretty much, essentially. So yeah, she can still detonate. You just change this 5% combat rate. It just put this on her S2. It just changes so she can detonate if you wanted to keep her as a detonator. Beloved Romaine became a Zeo counter, immune to silence, and you can't be combat ratings by 100%. Of course, there's still Jacko, but I don't wait. No, actually, Jacko won't get pushed up if Zeo decides to go for Romaine because he doesn't get debuffed by silence, right? Unless he has the Marissa artifact that gives vampirism to actually put another debuff, but other than that, Zeo only has silence on his S3. So if Zeo targets Romaine, Jacko won't get scooted up and Romaine can just silence him for 2 turns. And put a defense break too, which is actually pretty amazing. But I hate that it's a 75% chance. Please give him an E and increase this by 15%. Like AOL has a 100% chance and still a better Romaine. But at least, you know, Romaine can't be silenced. And then Sorella just increased the soul burn damage dealt increase, and that's all they really did to Sorella. They made her a Rift unit also. Bastion of Pollutia, it grants the caster and ally in the back row. I don't really use this besides for Ambitious Tai Wayne, just because I have nobody else to use this artifact for. All it gave was immunity for the highest attacking unit. And then Durandal is the same, except that you can use it at 100%. Technically, you get combat rated with 100%, but 75 you get the same amount. So, and this is what I like: sleep. Now decrease combat resistance and evasion by 100%. This is what I mean by they should have did this with Effect Res or something. Make Effect Res, I don't know, 75% instead of being 100 over. I would honestly love that. But because of this buff, DDR can now go through Aiden. If he happen to be fast, we make a fast DDR. He can just drop his S3 and put everybody to sleep. Fumir can now put people to sleep now, or go through Aiden. I don't know, do Fumir connects? I think she doesn't connect. I think she, after 3 people, she does a giant spinny AoE thing. I haven't looked at Fumir care extensively with my glasses. Pearl Horizon, but Pearl Horizon gotta connect with Arrowell. I mean, not Arrowell, but Aiden. Because this is like the only evasion unit that I see going around. It's still Riley, but Riley already get hit regardless. Let's see. Shona can now put people to sleep and strip, which is a good buff for Shona. You might see more Shona. And she gets barriers also. So that's good. And then also some other units. That's all I can really think about. They might release some more sleep units, but yeah. That's all there is to this balance match. So today we are going to be playing GvG with Alencia, just because 1, there's a lot of sayings in GvGs, and 2, I want to hear her voice lines, and 3, I got nobody to showcase right now because right now it's like a buff event weekend, so I'm just gonna switch up a bunch of gear. All right, game number 1, we got Rin Solitaria, and Abyssal Fiend. So I've seen a lot of like streamers and everything after a week of Abyssal Fiend being out. I'm starting to notice that a lot of people are switching from Elbrus to Holy Sack. I find it funny that all of a sudden everybody play with Holy Sack Fiend now. I'm starting to see less and less Elbrus. I guess Holy Sack is the way to go. Hey, I told you, it's fun. Especially when you get your frenzy up and you die and then you come back to life and then they'll be like, oh god. And then bottom we got Imakawazo, Alencia, and then also Akatis, which I don't know if she's gonna survive. What the hell did she even have? Oh, she has she has Butterfly Mandolin. Do we change this? I don't know what artifact they give her. She's at 212 effector. If she get debuff, I'm gonna cry. If she get debuff at 212 effector, she should be able to live a Kati's S3. But anyway, we're gonna put a debuff on this Elbrus first hit. And hopefully... Okay.
There's no need to thank me.
Hopefully Ren only has like 90 effect res. So that's enough. But hopefully she doesn't get debuff. No one's get a nice juicy buff. Maybe greater attack for everybody. Maybe greater defense. Maybe all evasion. Okay, we got evasion and defense. Oh, that's really helpful. Oh, she still hit through me and got a defense. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. But this is good. And hopefully we don't get murdered or counterattacked. Because now that we have no damage, we're gonna see if we can stun her for one good reason. We don't want our S2 to go off if we S1 and hit somebody else.
I see you.
And we're gonna try to murder. Quit Elberson, please. You crit me through evasion.
Now's my turn.
This Elbrus is going off multiple times. Can we defense break you? Okay, good. Okay, good. Did she crit me twice in a row? Wait, do I have increased hit chance?
Being popular is so exhausting.
We're gonna do this because one. Okay. Oh, they're gonna hit. Like Elbrus been pocket off every single time.
Hurt you?
Let's hurt her. So boom, boom, no Elbrus, good.
I'm going to win this
and then we slap her with the onion rings. And then we're good to go. Oh, Solitaire got that greater attack. I was not paying attention to that. I take it. Hit it with the onion rings. Okay, our counterattacks are working this time.
Should I start?
Boom, boom, crispy. Nice and crispy. Nice and crispy onion rings, baby. Let's go. All right, time for some sadness for Alencia.
Don't ever ignore the power of someone.
So, okay, here's the thing. We can instantly kill Senya. How much HP did you have?
I will control this power. I can do it.
I do want at least one good line for Alencia Senya, so we're gonna do that.
No need to be alarmed. It's you, Senya.
Ah, so good. So sad. I want more lines like this. We're the S3 because it also has a different line.
I will stop you.
She will stop her. And now we can kill her off with a foot. We get ourselves a defense buff so he doesn't die tremendously and she doesn't die to her S3.
Whoever gives me the best fight will be impaled on the tallest stake. My spear will not.
And hopefully 20,000 HP. Can we kill through this?
I'll show you my power. The weak have no place in
Oh yeah, we don't have an attack buff. I forgot about that part. We should just have an escort, but
How dare you?
we might be able to get rid of all this. And then it's, unless they gotta, you know, stop her. I know, we put her down. Well, let's start to put injury on her. Oh, we hit through the line, that's good. Oh, there go my buffs.
Doing my part.
We'll do this so she doesn't die, since she is kind of on the squishy side.
Is just waiting to be reshaped.
Hey, we got greater attack. Yo, I take it. That was for Alencia.
Individual can
We don't punch her. And now we just go through her.
Like a pushover to you.
Rue's races exist.
So this
but-
should be enough.
But we got her full injury. But she should be A-okay for now. I hate that she can't S2 herself. That would have been an amazing buff in all honesty. I would have loved that buff in all honesty.
Nothing to worry about now.
Because she doesn't really do much besides
Your
that.
elders some respect.
Even though the berry is kind of huge when you put soul burns into it, but like, not soul burn, but Mulligores. Give me a punch into her.
I will claim my
Put 2 burns.
Brace yourself.
Can we stun her?
If you don't mind.
Those who stray from the path
Can we
of
stun her, please?
righteousness shall be punished.
Stop bugging me.
We'll clear this off. Give her a defense buff because I think her S3 is back up again.
Did you
And then she probably would have died.
Would stop me?
Oh, see, it's back. I hate this game.
How did it come to this?
How did it come to this? Alright, kick her in the face, get rid of her. Because he keeps resisting all the defense breaks. And then it'll be Seiya versus Alencia.
I really didn't want to fight you.
Can we put no resist?
You
Damn
need
it!
to learn to let go.
She's not the one that fighting you. You got a burn, so that's good. But
Till
unfortunately,
the end.
unfortunately, the barrier there.
It's you, Senya.
Get rid of her. And now you guys have a good old family reunion. You beat her up now.
I've lived.
Oh. They should play some sad music when this happens. I don't think we did it. Oh, we got a defense break finally. But we probably won't hit the second time though.
Northern wind, grant us strength. We need to learn to let
Oh,
go.
connected. Alicia's gonna die here. Defense break. Yeah, the Spirit Dawn's gonna kill. Unless we get a crit and then we also connect.
With your revenge.
Nah, we're dead, fortunately. Spirit Dawn and Blind is gonna
Will
kill.
not break my will.
You lost to your friend. You can't let her go because Akati sucks. She can't heal herself. She don't have any heals. All right, game number 2. We got Bunny Millum and Dan T. Hekron. I feel like he also should have been buffed for some reason. I don't know. He just feels so not good. He works and he works in a full like protect the president comp, or just if they just ignore him, he's he does his thing. But other than that, he feels kind of off. And then bottom we got T. Wayne, A. Ty Wayne, not T. Crozet. A. Ty Wayne, Alencia, and then Benny Morrow, just because it's gonna be a crit damage Lily is gonna hurt. And hopefully we no, we probably won't. I should have run the other Crozet. He's the one with the artifact that I wanted.
Give all that you have.
Oopsie.
For the glory
But hopefully
of Berlin.
you don't die.
Can you even reach me?
You
I don't know if she has Elbrus.
let me see. How
Does she have
lucky
Elbrus?
you
Guys,
are.
tell me if she has Elbrus.
なんだ私と遊び
Hey, what do S3 get evasion?
少しくらい相手してやってもいいが
Start working on our
I can do it
stuff. And hopefully we do get Dragon Knuckles.
This is it.
That is true. We got Dragon Knuckles.
all my
It's gonna be a pain in the derriere.
How adorable
Can we put her to sleep? No.
For what purpose do you exist?
Alright, we could probably send it. Kill her off. Because we're not gonna survive this S3. It's gonna just murder all of us. Okay, we're gonna send the S3 because 5,000 true damage ain't bad on top of the damage that he deals if he decides to crit.
Consuming.
Don't sell
Bon
him.
voyage.
Damn it.
もしかして手加減してほしいのか？
We didn't crit.
Back.
Oh,
Focus.
Dragon Knuckles. Dragon Knuckles, Dragon Knuckles.
Okay.
Do that thing you're destined to do.
This.
No, we can't get through the crit, unfortunately. Well, I was gonna bring her on, but I was like,
Shall I get serious?
we'll just be sitting there for days. So
If you won't step back, I'll slash
Hopefully-
your justice in two.
it doesn't dispel a buff, but hopefully this does get her low enough so we don't get died to get an S3. No, we're
You're
dead.
not bad at all.
Whoa, rookie.
I can hear them.
Ambitious time, I do that one thing you're supposed to do. Yeah, that. Oh, I'm surprised Benny Morrow's actually still alive, but he's gonna die from Randy faster.
How did it come? You still have a long.
We actually connected, but I don't think we crit. But having that defense buff is definitely helpful. I need him to not crit me. Alright, Senior. Pop it off.
So this should be enough.
Oh, she changed line if she dies during it. Okay, that's sad. I wish it stays through. But see, it's dead. We did stop her the second time. But everybody else behind us is dead. Don't worry about that. Alright, game number 3. We got Rana, Gilius, and Alencia. Obviously, Rana died to this crit damage Lilius. Well, we can change it up. We're gonna bring Elena instead. And then bottom we got the double R method into Ed. I know it's really bad to bring that into Ed, but I'm pretty sure Silver Blade puts the stun first, right? Over, that's a 55. I'm pretty sure she burns first and then stuns, so he only send back the burns instead of the stun. Not to bring the other R method just because, why not? So bot lane might be a loss, but at least they're there. So we get gunned down, 1100 HP, so crit damage. That's what a lane is
May
there for.
blessings be upon you. I never lose. Look beyond the sky.
And we're gonna drop this on their heads because I want the effect res and the invincibility for saying it's not the S3 is. Look at the girls to the battlefield. Oh, wow, she's actually she's pretty fast actually. Or Listen is really slow. I don't know. I just noticed that like Listen is like not. Oh, she got pushed back there. I was like wondering. Slow.
Now,
Like you debuff.
attack.
How much effectiveness she has? Jesus. That's a lot of effect. That's a lot of effectiveness on that Singing.
To learn to let go.
Because my Gillies at least has 170 effect res. I guess it didn't matter.
Children of the stars will be saved.
Let's see what we get debuff on this.
This way.
Hopefully, we actually crit her twice. I don't think we'll be able to.
Northern wind.
And I hate that you can't really say that if she provoked, by the way. So,
Quit it with the revenge.
oh, she says it when she provoked. Cool.
Just
That is an effectiveness thing. I was like, wait, Atlanta has over 200 effect, unless,
light of salvation.
well, especially with this, she's at least 250. Yo, that's an effectiveness thing. I give it that. Or I'm just getting unlucky. Hey, I give it to the Saiyan. She got effectiveness.
Say anything, please.
I won't say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Well, that's good to
Those
tell
who
again.
chase pipe dreams.
But anyway, we're gonna get murdered
truly
here.
meet a bitter
It's gonna
end.
hurt.
Shall we begin?
We get S2 and hopefully we don't get provoked, or we get S3. 2 burns with a 60% chance to stun. The thing is, we need to land the burn on top of landing the stun.
Should I
So we're gonna do
turn
this
them to ash?
just to see if we do this and get rid of his S2. Okay, we didn't land a single one. So we got
Who
silence.
first? I'll erase
Alright.
your existence.
Well, she's just died a bird, but that's unfortunate that we didn't land it. Hopefully we get a counter effect.
Really enjoy this. The weight of the oath I've
And if she does die, that's fine because she got hit and increasing up her focus, but also that shit.
Here I come.
Do we wait till after to release this? No, this doesn't put a debuff, does it? Unless they're on counter.
I hate this.
We gotta scout these towers. Unless they're on counter, she should be fine.
I'll have to warm up.
They have burns on them. It's only a 75% chance to burn. Don't land on burn on your boy.
Until everything burns.
Okay, we lost.
Shall we give this a go?
Well, since you already did it, might as well just do this. We missed. What?
Show me what you've got.
Alright, drop this above their heads. Please land a stun and then a burn. Let him keep...
Bring it on.
He resisted the burn.
Take it on my nerves.
Take it on my... Let's screw it.
Remove them. Prepare yourselves. It's time for fireworks. Shall we begin?
Detonate the burn. I'm about to be like... He resisted what he didn't need to resist and then he... Oh my goodness. Good job, Armenta. By the way, guys, hope you guys enjoy the buff weekend. Hope you're farming up what you need to farm up and get the characters you need to get carried up. As I play safe this weekend, because after the Awakened Potential got scrapped, we don't know what's going on over there right now. They're probably going through loops. They're like, oh no. Well, what we gotta do now? Anyway, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you guys around.